Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to something, something. What they hear, what they say. Mother. Mother! Requested Danzig. There you go. That's all I got. Let's see. This video probably looks small to you guys right now. It's called Gestapo Arrests Cyclist for Not Having His Papers. And this is from Heem Low, 306 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe right now. I'm going to click the bell. I'd appreciate if you did that on my channel. So he was riding his bicycle trying to get home. This is description's hilarious. So I was riding my bicycle in East Orange, New Jersey the other day when I accidentally crossed over the border into Nazi Germany. Oh my God. This video you're going to see is so true. Unfortunately, I didn't have my papers on me, so I was quickly grabbed by the Gestapo and taken to an internment camp. All right, the screen should have flipped now. And let's watch this. By the way, if you want to watch this without interruptions by me, because I interrupt a lot, so don't leave in the comments stop interrupting, because that's what I do. Okay, go to Heem Low's channel and watch it and subscribe. Thank you. Mother. Let's understand the reality of this video. This is normal life without police intervention. This guy's trying to ride his bicycle to his home. He's in New Jersey trying to ride his bicycle to his home. Let me know when he commits a crime. By the way, I just watched the debate between High Impact Vlogs, Brian Young, I think his name is, and Mike the Sovereign, also known as Mike the Cop. Oh my God. Brian Young absolutely destroyed Mike the Sovereign so bad. I was shocked that he even took that debate because Brian Young knows what he's talking about. He speaks in clear English. And then Mike took his words. I got to do I'm going to cover the whole debate. Because Mike the Cop, who attacks me, is the biggest sovereign citizen on the planet, and he goes around calling other people sovereign citizens. Anyway, back to this video. You see that? It's like everything was fine, just riding my bicycle to my home. All of a sudden, here we go. Domestic terrorist goes by. All of a sudden, your whole life changes in front of you.
Stopping me. Am I committing any? Did I stop? Am I free to go? No, let me show you ID. Oh, I have ID on me.
I'm going back. I'm going back 20 seconds, turn it up, because it's hard to make out what they're saying.
Stopping me. Am I committing any? Did I stop? Am I free to go? No, let me show you ID.
Am I free to go? Nope. let me see your ID. Time for you to surrender your Fourth Amendment. When a cop asks you for ID, he's asking you to surrender your Fourth Amendment. Understand that, people. Unless you're committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have already committed a crime, you do not have to show ID.
I don't have ID on me. Can't answer any questions. Just let me know where I can go. You have a warrant on your bike?
Sounds like he said, do you have a warrant on your bike? But he says, do you have a horn on your bike? I guess it's the accent up there.
Just let me know where I can go. What's your problem? Can I get your name and badge number, please?
So again, think about this. This kid was trying to ride his bike to his home, trying to ride his bicycle to his home. What was he doing wrong other than that? All of a sudden, domestic terrorist pulls up. Now he has to answer questions. He has to show papers like he's in Nazi Germany. Your papers, please. Your papers, please. Dude, we should start a thing where every time we see cops, acting dumb, we start doing the Heil Hitler salute towards them in unison. I bet you that would really, oh God.
So the reason it's not bicycle violations, I need to see your ID because
All of a sudden, he found some unconstitutional law to stop him. Bicycle violations. I don't even think he told him which one yet. I think he's saying audible, but
I issue a summons for your bicycle violation.
What bicycle violation?
You have a warrant.
I want to issue you a summons for your bicycle violations. He says, what bicycle violation? And then he says, do you have a horn? So he's asking him if he's committing a bicycle violation. He still doesn't know. Yet he's got him detained and asking him for ID. So he's stopping him, hoping he'll incriminate himself so he can kidnap him or steal some money from him. And if he doesn't cooperate, Mike the Sovereign would say, oh, it's go time.
Are you stopping?
Non-cooperation is their new thing. It's not whether you're breaking the law or not. Non-cooperation is a reason for police nowadays to escalate violence against you.
You're stopping me for no reason.
Bicycle violation.
Just let me know where I can go.
Once I give you a summons.
Once I give you a summons for something, I don't know whether you committed or not because I've asked you if you committed it yet.
I need your name and badge number too, please.
I need to see your ID.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sir, can I get your ID?
Now he's deflecting the questions. Now the only thing that matters in the world is that he knows who this guy is because the brown shirt or black shirt or whatever, jackboot, you'll see the jackboots later in the video.
You're not going to give me your ID?
No.
Why not?
Just let me know when I can go.
You want to go
Because he's not required by law to give it to you. That's why.
to jail because over a bicycle ticket?
Oh, here we go. You want to go to jail over a bicycle ticket, which I have yet to know if you violated or not. And now he's going to put on his skeleton gloves because he's Mr. Tough Guy. It's time to escalate violence. This is what Mike the Sovereign, Mike the Cop would call go time.
Yes or no?
Just let me know when I can go.
You want to go to jail for a bicycle violation?
I hate to interrupt again, but remember, let's talk reality, Mike the Sovereign. This guy was traveling on his bicycle trying to get to his own home. not bothering anybody, being extremely peaceful. This domestic terrorist, this is one of your brethren here, just happens to come up, and since the guy knows his rights and exercises them, this cop gets extremely butthurt, comes out, and now he's at the point where he's putting on gloves in a threatening manner with his little skulls on them.
Lawfully asking for your ID so I can give you a ticket for your bicycle infraction.
What bicycle?
Do you have an audible device?
So I can give you a ticket for your bicycle infraction. I'm threatening to cage you now for a bicycle citation. And he says, what bicycle citation? And then he asks him, do you have an audible device? And the guy, and he wants him to incriminate himself. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes or no?
Why are you stopping me? There's no bicycle infraction here.
Excuse me.
Why are you stopping me? There's no bicycle infraction. Oh, excuse me. Now I gotta go conspire with my co-conspirator. Time to escalate it even further with the second domestic terrorist.
How you doing, sir?
I'm alright.
Okay. Are you refusing to give your information to the officer?
Yes.
He's refusing because he's not required by law to give it.
Okay. You understand why you're being stopped?
No.
Okay. He never explained to you why you was being stopped?
Not really, no.
Okay. Explain to him again.
Bicycle violation.
What bicycle
You have no
violation?
audible device.
Okay. This is what.
Bicycle violation, you have no audible device. So now he's actually saying that he doesn't have an audible device. He changed his story. The first 2 or 3 times he said, do you have one? Now all of a sudden he's saying, you don't have one, with this lame skeleton gloves and the stupid look on his face and his TJ Maxx female sunglasses on.
What's gonna happen if you're refusing to give your information so you can be written a ticket for a violation?
What?
You will listen. You will be locked up for obstruction. So it's your choice. Would you like for me?
Obstruction of what? Again, people, this guy was riding his bicycle on the roads he pays for to the home he pays taxes on, so these guys can go around and do this.
Call a sergeant, because once the sergeant gets over here, he's going to make the choice for us, and then you will be placed on the documentation, okay? So it's your choice.
I don't have to.
So it's your choice. Again, this is the rapist mentality. You can sit there and let me rape you, or you can fight and make it worse, and I can punch you and stab you maybe and end up killing you. It's your choice. You want easy rape or hard rape? Which one do you want?
Provide him documentation because I have no reason to be stopped.
No problem.
Put your hand behind your back.
So he clearly says, I don't have to provide documentation because I have no reason to be stopped. Now Mr. Skeleton Gloves with his female sunglasses on, now he's real tough now. He's going to act tough. Defend this, Mike the Cop Sovereign, Mike the Sovereign Cop. Please, tell me, this guy was doing what exactly? Other than disobeying the orders of the king's men. What was he doing? Why couldn't he just travel home without being harassed by domestic terrorists like you?
You got that on tape? Want to get that on tape?
Jack, dude. There they are. See him? You see that? You see those? You better be careful.
Where? Where's the bell? Where? How you working? Huh? No, just tell us. Here. Okay, so was that hard to say? I have my audible device?
Oh. Was that hard to prove yourself innocent on the streets of America? I thought the law said I was innocent until proven guilty. I thought you guys had to prove me guilty. So now you see, he does not have a bicycle violation. You see it, right?
That's a reason.
That's a reason. Okay, it's a title. It's a Title 39 violation.
Obviously.
Title 39. This lady knows a bicycle violation. She knows the title. Probably knows the section too. But if you ask her what the 5 things guaranteed by the First Amendment are, I promise you she wouldn't know.
Bicycle violation. Okay? So please do not play games with us. It's too cold out here. You could have said, here's my audible device. We can't see an audible device from here, sir.
Quit playing games with us. Quit playing games with us. I was riding my bicycle to my home. Who's playing the games? And this is why I say they have a room temperature IQ. Who's playing the games? Who's the one getting paid by the taxpayer, rolling around the streets, extorting and now caging and kidnapping someone who did nothing to no one, an extremely peaceful person not bothering anybody? Who's playing games? I think they're an upside down world.
Okay?
Don't pull me over.
No problem. No problem. Don't worry about it.
I need both your names, Sebastian.
Okay, no, you'll be going inside, and you can get it inside. Okay? You're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction. Period. Okay? You refuse.
Oh, now she's butthurt because she didn't obey her arbitrary commands because he wasn't required. So now she's butthurt. Now she has to kidnap him too and teach him a lesson. This is contempt of cop. This is contempt of sovereign. That's what this is.
Several times to give you information.
He's not required to give his information unless he was committing, or about to commit a crime or whatever. I can never remember those. So, again.
Okay?
Do you want to give the information or what?
He refused. It's no.
No, one more chance. Do you want to give the information?
No. One more chance. I'll give you one more chance to be a slave. I'll give you this last opportunity to be a slave if you want to be a slave. Otherwise, you're going into a cage.
Huh? Let's go.
He watched too much TV.
He watched too much TV. He watched too much TV. He watched too much TV. Yeah. In the real world, we just do what we want. He needs to stop watching TV. He needs to stop reading the laws and stuff because we don't follow the laws on the streets. We just do what we want. And right away, first thing they want to do is deactivate the kryptonite by turning off the camera. So there you go. Mike the Sovereign, please defend this. Dude, I'll debate you anytime and I'm not going to let you babble like you did with Brian Young. Just babble and sidestep and deflect. You sounded like a politician. Oh, Lord. Brian Young destroyed you, dude. You have no leg to stand on. Everything you do is based on violence. And you said it yourself, if they don't listen to me, then it's go time. It's go time. In other words, you can't wait to mess somebody's face up. You can't wait to electrocute or shoot somebody. He even brought up the Constitution at one point as if police follow the Constitution. Oh, I got to cover that video. All right, guys, please like, subscribe. Click the bell. Join if you want to join. Hit the thumbs up. By the way, I was charged with obstruction and given the ticket. Both were dismissed. The male officer is Craig May. The female is Shawnee Thorne. In case you want his side of the story, here's the police report. If you want a good laugh, read the article written by the female officer. Let me click on this here. Oh, skincare, how to exfoliate? That's not what I'm looking. All right, this video took a turn. Anyway, subscribe. I love you. No victim, no crime, etc. Peace. Mother.